What's up, guys? Welcome to podcast number 3. We made it, guys. Podcast 3.
We did it.
3 weeks ago. Did you ever think you'd be sitting here today?
No, I'd like to
3.
thank all the little people in the world.
It's crazy.
And that guy who doesn't like me.
Oh.
You motivated me, man. To be a better person.
To be a better person. Let's just tape TJ's lips together for the rest of the show.
So who do we have today?
Kirk.
Mark.
Ashley.
TJ.
And TJ. How is everyone?
Good.
Good.
Weeks were good?
Good.
Yes.
Play anything new? Anyone?
No, I didn't.
Let me guess. TJ,
Played
League of Legends. Ashley, Final Fantasy 14.
No, I was playing
Oh
League
my
of
God.
Legends.
She was playing Final Fantasy 14.
The truth comes out. And Kirk?
Wait.
I know. I got Titanfall, and then over the weekend I was playing Assassin's Creed, and then this week I was playing Hearthstone, and today I just downloaded Hitman Go.
Hitman Go. Shuffling with rocks and stuff, man. Yeah.
Is that pretty much it?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, what about Madden 25?
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite game,
Bros.
dude.
Bro game.
Bro, hit that.
Yeah.
That will never happen in this area.
We're
again.
bro hitting right across
No.
you.
Stop it.
How do you feel about this?
I hate it.
Bro hits.
He's breaking
Bro
the bro
hits.
field.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't
No,
like
I
Madden
refuse.
25, so.
What do you think
It
of
was a
Hearthstone?
bad choice.
Hearthstone just
Wait.
came out on iPad worldwide.
Nice. Except United States or?
No, world. This is the
World.
world.
I need to buy it.
I actually-
now. I need it.
It's free.
I mean,
Don't buy
I need to
shit.
download it.
I went out of my way to use the company's Canadian iTunes account so I could download it. I was like, I'm going to get a one-up on the iPad competition. So I did that, and then like 2 days later it came out worldwide.
They knew like this guy's trying to cheat us
Nice.
out.
And I'm pretty sure Kirk's farther than me now.
No, I'm still in the fifth
What are you guys
tutorial.
working
Oh.
on?
You guys strong tutorials?
You gotta learn.
Do you have a favorite deck?
I haven't even begun to
Ugh.
put my deck together.
I tried
I'm on the
making...
tutorial.
I made one last night.
Did you guys start with Mage? Aside
You have
from
to start with
Mage.
Mage.
You have to
Do-
start with Mage, yeah.
Yeah, I know you have to start with Mage, but
Oh.
do you guys have like a favorite play style?
I've only used the default deck
Okay.
so
Yeah,
far.
I
I
think they're
tried...
in tutorial, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're both in
No,
tutorial.
no,
I thought
no,
you've
no,
been
no.
playing.
Get
That's
to me
why.
next week.
I made it...
Okay.
I'm out of tutorial, and I unlocked the first other dude. I don't know. He's the healer. I don't know his name.
Priests.
Priest.
Sure. Priest. I unlocked him, and then I went and I built my own deck last night, but it was a horrible deck.
Aren't you just
I
like
tried
shuffling
fighting
through and
one
you're
person,
like,
and it was like magic card after magic card after magic card.
Yeah.
It's like I don't have any monsters, no low-level monsters.
RNG and that
I
game
rage
is
quit that
so-
one. 5-finger pinch.
Yeah.
That's
No,
rude.
when you're deck building, you're just like, I have this awesome deck. I'm just gonna like murk everybody, and then all of a sudden you're just like, wow, this really isn't.
Then I got
good.
raped.
Yeah.
Your deck
there
was
you go.
not what you thought it was.
Not even close.
It's all about the arena.
I put a lot of time into it too, like 20 minutes.
20 minutes. You're just like, ooh, this
Quit the
card looks
first game.
good. This one's cool.
It needs some adjusting.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So for all you Hearthstone players out there,
All you Hearthstoners.
Hearthstone or Hearthstone?
It's
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone.
Because
Stoners.
I started out calling it Hearthstone because that makes sense to me. It's
Hearthstone.
H-E-A.
Hearth, like Earth.
Hearth. I
But
hear a lot of people
Hearth.
say Hearthstone.
Hearth is like the hearth. It's like a hearth is where the home is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Hearth because
That's not a thing.
in
Oh,
in World of
no.
Warcraft it's Hearth.
Yeah.
So. Your
Go
Hearthstone.
to
Whatever. Whatever.
Whatevs.
Hearthstoners.
Don't say whatevs. So I
Whatevs.
have a topic. Can I-
Topic.
Share your topic.
Share my topic. Okay. So, breaking news: 1/3 of all installed Steam games go unplayed. That's the headline. Yeah.
Well, on
Study
my
finds.
end, I'd say it's pretty true.
I
Yeah.
absolutely
I buy
So,
games and don't play.
Ars Technica indicates that 37% of the 780 million titles purchased from Valve since 24 remain untouched.
It's those Steam
It
sales.
seems valid. Yeah, they go on to mention, Steam sales. And also 17% of games installed are played less than an hour. I definitely have some of those. But yeah, I should have went through my Steam library to see like what my percentage was. That would have been great. But I definitely have games that I've never played. and they come from Steam sales or those Humble Bundles.
Yeah.
Mostly Humble Bundles, because like I want like 2 of the games on there. I could pay
Then you
$10,
get like 3 more.
and I get like 5 games that I'm just like, I don't even. What is this? I always think like, oh yeah, I'll give that a shot, but it's like it's not gonna happen. So I mean, those numbers sound valid to you guys?
Yeah. Even on my Xbox, like they started doing regular like spring sales or whatever.
Yeah.
And like anytime I see a title that I might
it's on
remotely
sale.
want, it's like $5. I'm like,
Oh,
Sure,
I gotta
$5.
get it. It's
Yeah.
$5.
no damage done.
It's only $5.
And then they're doing the free games with gold, so I just download those every time. I probably have at least 20 titles just on my Xbox that I haven't even touched.
Yeah.
Do you think of that as like
Hoarding.
a waste? No, like
Yeah,
not hoarding,
you're
but
kind
like
of a hoarder.
like wasted. I mean, do you feel like? I guess I don't know what I'm trying to
Okay,
say.
if
But
it's like
you've
one-time-
got these things and now they're wasted. You're not going to go back to them.
I might go back to them.
Yeah,
That's
maybe.
that's
That-
the thing
that's
that
your
gets
thinking,
me.
that
That's
you're not
why
gonna
I
buy
buy
them.
them.
No.
No, I probably won't go back to them.
Yeah, you
I
don't
probably
have that.
won't. I've had Hitman Absolution for.
Hitman.
I bought it
You
last
bought it.
year around Christmas, for like $40.
Wow.
Then I
Never
think like
played
a
it?
month later it went down to 20. I was like, okay.
Did you know Blood Money is only $8?
There's a Hitman bundle or collection that I thought about
Hitman
buying.
in general is not very pricey right now.
Yeah, well,
I
Square
got
Enix-
Absolution for free like
Did
2
you?
weekends ago,
Nice.
and I
Yeah,
beat
I've
it.
had Absolution for over a year
It's
now.
fun.
I still haven't touched it.
I've only played Hitman Go.
As of today.
As 20
Today.
minutes ago.
Learned a lot of life
Strategic
lessons.
maneuvers.
But yeah, some other stats. It says Dota 2 is the most owned title on the platform, obviously since it's from Valve. Followed by Team Fortress 2, again, the Valve title.
Yeah.
And then Skyrim was the most popular third-party game.
I can see why.
I believe it.
And
I mean, it's
then
all the mods.
another Valve game, Ricochet, which
I've never heard of that one.
I haven't even heard of, has 6.7 million installs, but only 300,000 plays.
Wow.
Is it
God.
free?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that
I'm
might
assuming
be
it's
why.
free.
It
I've
probably
never
comes
even heard of
free
this
with
game.
a bunch of games.
Yeah.
Nobody plays it.
But I don't know. I guess I thought when I first heard the story, like 37%. That's like, I mean, 2 in every 5 games. People are not even like they've downloaded and they don't even
I think
touch.
1 in
Yeah.
3 is
I
the,
think every game.
the better.
I guess 1 in 3 is closer.
Every game I've only played like an hour or 2 of, and then I don't touch it ever again.
But what, like, how after an hour do you know you're not gonna like the game? Like,
Yeah, what grabs you
no.
about a game?
I
I
think,
just find
like,
something
what do
else
you
to
look for?
play is
Yeah.
what happens.
For me,
So,
it's
like,
I have
after-
I have a game that I play and I enjoy
More.
more. So I'm like,
Yeah.
this game's good, but I like my other game better, so I'm gonna keep playing it. I'll play other games. I'm like, you know what? I just want to play League, and then I'll just like halfway through, I'll be half saved, and then I'll just drop the game.
I'll forget.
I'll
is
forget.
what
That's the thing. I'll
happens.
forget.
Okay.
I was it. I go back to the game. I'm like, what the heck was I doing? And then you just like forget it.
But why is that? Because
Yeah.
like when I was growing up, when you bought a game, like you played it.
Well,
You have more
because
time.
when
Yeah.
you're growing up, you had more time. As a kid,
Yeah.
you don't really have money to go out and
As a
buy
kid,
another
that's
game.
true.
Like
I'd
I
rent a
always
game.
buy
That's true.
games in like 5, like bulks. I'm like, oh, I haven't played this. I haven't played this. I haven't played this, and then I'm just like, yeah, I want to buy all of these, and then
As
I
a-
play like the one that's most interesting at the time, and then I forget about.
As a
everything
kid, I would
else.
remember just buying a game at Blockbuster. You know, you only have a couple of days to play, and you'd
Or,
beat it
yeah.
in a day and go back and get another one.
Well, yeah, because also when you were younger, they didn't have like there was no. You didn't digitally download games, so it's like you had to physically go there, buy it. You would buy one game, that's what you would play. So now it's like you can buy all these games at one time.
From your house.
Like when I just bought the Xbox One, I ordered 3 games on Target, so I have 3 games, and you know I played them all for like an hour because I
Yeah,
wanted
but
to
you
try
bought,
the next
like,
one.
Yeah.
The 3 worst.
I got like
Well,
the 3 worst games.
besides
but
Assassin's
What were
Creed.
they?
I told you last time you
Yeah.
scoffed at me, bro
Madden.
fist.
Ah!
Roblox.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That was quick.
That was pretty good.
Ninja
That would not
reflexes, what?
happen.
Yeah, so
You guys can do what you want over there.
you can.
This area is mine. No bro.
There's like, what do they call that when you have the no-fly zone?
No bro zone.
The
No
bro
bro
zone.
bro
zone.
But my little brothers, you know, they have so much time. They buy they don't have money either. So like, Mom, can I have this game? Mom says yes. All of a sudden, they beat the game. Mom, can I have this game? They beat whole games, unlike us, where we have all this money but little time. So we're like,
so much money.
I want to try a little bit. Oh, we don't have that much. But compared to my little brother who has $0, I have some spending power. Like, if I want a game, I can buy it. And then you have all these games all of a sudden, you're like, well, I want to play them all, but I can't play them all fully through.
Well, plus, like, since you're so into League, like, I had the same problem with Dota for a while. I was like, I could be playing other games, but then it's like, but then I'm not getting better at this one game that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Which I've weaned myself off of, thankfully.
Oh, really?
It's like Kirk's getting to League, guys. He's going to the League side.
No, I'm not doing that, but I'm just saying, like, Dota consumed, like, a year and a half of just only that.
Go play.
But, I mean, to me, that means it's a good game.
Yeah.
Just how it is.
Right, yeah, I don't regret all the time, but, like, there's a lot of things, if I go to, or if I'm talking to somebody about games, I'm like, I didn't play that.
I only played Dota.
Weren't you playing Dungeons and Dragons for a long time?
No.
Or what was it? Neverwinter or something? You were playing
EverQuest.
something.
EverQuest.
EverQuest.
Yeah, but that was a
there
while
you
ago.
go.
But that was, at that time, that was the only game I played too.
RuneScape. That's all I played. RuneScape. All I played was WoW. Those games.
Yeah, they get you. So, yeah, interesting study. You should guys go find it and read up on it.
And start playing those Steam games.
Dig it. They should have idea. Boing, put the light bulb. Steam should have a month. You know how like they have Black History Month.
Wait, what?
No, but you have a month that's like clean out your Steam library month or play those games. Like, hey, get off the games you always play. Go through the games you haven't played yet. And it's it would need a catchy title. Mark hates catchy titles, but like,
isn't that what I feel like people make like New Year's resolutions for that kind of thing? Like
yeah,
January is
it's
kind
like
of
a
that
New
month.
Year's resolution for Steam.
Like, I'm not gonna buy new games. I'm gonna save some money. I'm gonna play all the
People
old games that I haven't
resolute
bought.
that.
I heard about it.
No.
This past year.
This guy's resolution for this year.
But if
How's that
Steam added
going
like some
on?
kind of point system where a person who plays the most of this game this month, which is a very lowly played game, like make it competitive where whoever beats it the quickest, they're featured on Steam front page, you're a winner. It would make it more competitive. More people will play one game for a long time. Like make it a week or a month.
Having like the Steam achievements, like
achievements,
much like Xbox Live, point gamer score. It's like you want to try other games to try to just get your score up. You know, so you will go through.
Yeah, but
if you really care about like those points, which I know it's stupid, but we do. We do care about it as much as it doesn't matter.
I mean, what's the point of playing the game then? Because you're not really gonna be like doing any significance in it. You're just, running.
Well,
it
I'm not
down
gonna lie.
for
When I downloaded
achievements.
Hitman, I was like, oh, I just want to get some some achievements
Oh
on
my
there. But then I started to like the games. Then then I wanted to like play it just for that. But when I first, because it was free, I was like, oh, let me just get it to like get like 300 gamer score real quick.
No.
I get it.
I get it.
In December, I went through like a huge achievement binge.
Oh
where,
my
like, that's what I played for.
Well, that's what I went back to play Far Cry 3 probably last month to just finish up a bunch of achievements. I like the game, but I just wanted to like get a higher score.
I think the worst is like World of Warcraft, where one achievement can take 6 months of grinding.
That's so stupid.
I remember I did
That's
it
so much
just
work.
to get a mount, and I remember riding that mount every day, just being like, "Look at me, I'm a
feel
boss.
Look at me,
6 months of my
bitches."
life, grinding down some monsters."
Well, I feel like that's how the new Final Fantasy mounts are.
That's how it always. That's
Yeah,
how all these
you have to,
MMOs are.
like,
They want you to
literally-
put all your time into it.
Yeah, you have to
So you
queue up in
invest
like
so much.
500 dungeons just to get a bear mount.
Jesus,
I'm like,
man.
what the heck? As a tank, you can only
I
be a
think
tank.
that's bad. World of Warcraft had like
Still bad.
beat 2,000 dungeons.
That's
Get this
stupid.
cool dragon that flies and it's purple.
No,
It was cool.
but it's purple.
I had the purple dragon. It took a year to get the purple Drake.
The purple Drake. All right.
Started from the bottom.
Now we're here.
I think
Now we're
there's
on
just, too many,
dragons.
there's just too many games nowadays.
There are too
There
many
is.
games.
Mostly with Kickstarter. I'm not a fan of Kickstarter.
What I was looking at
Extreme
Kickstarter,
Scum
line
Oh, yeah.
simulator. It's like simulating standing in line.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Goat Simulator's pretty
Line
funny.
simulator?
There's a cat simulator. There's everything
Oh,
simulator.
Cat
It looked
simulator.
Horrible.
It looked just awful. And now I feel bad mentioning it on this because a couple people are going to go be like, oh, cat simulator.
cats.
No, I love cats, but Cat Simulator was just
Oh.
awful.
Sleep.
Oh yeah, it was like
Sleep.
jump up on a wall and knock stuff off.
Me. Rub my
Me,
butt
yeah.
everywhere.
I don't It just
Have you guys ever backed Kickstarter?
Nothing's really caught my attention.
Star Crawlers.
Oh yeah. Starcrawlers. Juggernaut Games here in San Diego. Check out the video.
It's rude, actually.
Wait, what?
That's an inside joke.
Now you have to explain it.
No, it's
No, you do. You can't bring it up if you're not going to explain it.
okay.
Come on, they were
We-
like waiting for
We
it.
were at the Juggernaut Games office, and we did some interviews, blah blah blah. Then we were going to. There was a girl that worked at the office,
Ooh.
as girls often do, work in game
You
companies.
just reduced her to girl again. There's a girl.
There was a woman.
A woman.
The CEO. Was it she the CEO?
She was the CEO. She was like pretty high up, but like she decided she
I
didn't
hope
want to
she
do an
watches
interview.
this.
She won't. And then we were just gonna do like a little office tour and like say hi to people. She decided she didn't want to be on camera.
Oh.
For whatever reason. Some people don't like to be on camera, but I was like, we could just like walk around and like we could poke in and be like, oh, there's the girl, something like that, reducing her
The
to just
woman.
like some girl that worked there.
Oh.
Because I wanted to like walk around and be like, oh, this is what's his name, he does
Important
this, and it's like since
peoples.
she didn't want to be on camera, we could just quickly go back. Hey, there's the girl, like.
Because like Kirk and this woman's husband were joking like people watch the video and be like, oh my god, there's a girl. So they kept joking about that
And yeah, she pretty much just said like that was rude.
she was saying she had like a smile on her face, and then all of a sudden like there was an awkward pause, and she goes, "That was really rude, actually." And she turned around and walked into the office and didn't come out afterwards.
Yeah, and then that made the whole rest of the day a little awkward.
Yikes.
But, Mark, did you think of a topic for today?
Kirk is a woman hater.
Woman shaming.
Womanizer.
Woman shaming.
Womanizer. Womanizer. Womanizer.
Why
Brittany.
Stupid. Okay. Mark to my right,
Let's skip
as
Mark for
opposed to
now.
Mark to my left. Ashley.
Ashley.
All right. So when are first-person shooters gonna get boring?
Next game that comes out.
You think
When
so?
first
Like,
person
is the next Call of Duty gonna be equally as disappointing as the last one, or the
think-
last one,
Well, it's
or
like it's really weird because
the last one?
the opinion level of Call of Duty has dropped significantly, but sales-wise, it's still doing really well. I think it's dropped,
People are just
From,
attached
like,
to
the
the
heyday.
brand.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting because people make fun of it and trash it for being the
But
same
then
thing
they'll
year
go
after year,
out
but
and
then they
buy
still
it.
buy it year after year.
Yeah.
But I think what Ashley is
Yeah.
asking is, how much different can you make a first-person shooter? In the end, it's just going to be you with a gun shooting enemies. Like, we were
Yeah,
kind of
for,
mentioning
like,
it before,
Titanfall.
for Titanfall, it's supposed to be like next-gen shooter. Like,
They added big
but
Titans.
yeah, how is it next-gen? Because in the end, it's just you shooting other dudes.
Well, they did change up the formula a little bit because now they've got minions running around. So
Parkour.
Well, yeah.
there's little aspects of like MOBAs in the game now.
Mhm.
So they've got minions which count towards your leveling and that kind of stuff.
True.
But then there's
But
that.
at the core of it, again, it's just like how much in 30 years from now a shooter is going to be essentially
The
that
same
same
thing,
type
or-
of thing. So
Just-
when are people going to be just like over shooters?
I don't think they'll ever be over
I mean,
shooters.
I'm already over shooters. I don't play them anymore.
Yeah, personally, I don't play shooters anymore.
But as you gotta remember, as we get older, somebody new
Hasn't
comes
played
to
a
life
shooter.
who's not played
That's true.
shooters. So
Right, yeah.
But to us, I mean, it's I'm already phased out of shooters. I already, there's no
There's
shooter.
a whole generation of Call of Duty bros.
Yeah,
just
there is.
waiting to
That's why people don't
Call
like
of
it.
Duty!
Above.
Go!
don't like it.
Oh, you
Don't
mean
like
like max airspace?
Yeah.
Wait,
bro,
we gotta
yeah, for
time
sure.
this, like, through the guillotine arms.
We have to be like,
of-
it's coming. So you can't block it.
You guys would be like winking at each other like, I mean, is there anything you guys would like to see in shooters that
Personally,
would make
I
it more
can't-
interesting for you?
I can't think of anything, but I'm just looking at like the games that they've came out with, and they're almost about the same. I mean, they just changed like, weapons.
Yeah, that's most you can do nowadays. I mean, there's a couple of things you can add here and there, like running on walls. Walls is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Other than that, you're just kind of throwing in different aspects of games and putting them in, because you kind of have these. You already have RPG shooters, which is just like Fallout and stuff. Borderlands. You have your PvP shooters like Call of Duty. I guess now they might probably do a MOBA shooter, which to me is kind of like Smite.
Isn't that like Tom Clancy's new game coming out?
I don't know. But the one thing that I do think is really cool that I would like to play is the massively multiplayer shooter, where you have a universe or like an area and it's like Skyrim online with guns, which is the Tom Clancy's Division. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
It's not 10 versus 10. It's literally the server versus everyone.
Have you played Planetside?
I haven't. No.
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I mean, that's an interesting aspect, but in general, I'm bored of shooters, and until
Of all shooters, or is there
every time
like the
I
Call
pick
of Duty
one up,
type, or do you like you brought up Borderlands? Do you like that kind?
I definitely don't like Borderlands that much.
I don't either.
I don't. I mean, I'd rather. I do like Fallout. That's fun. Because it has a story. It's not. I don't really play it because of the shooter. I play it because of the story. And even then, you can still get
Call of Duty
melee
has a story.
weapons.
Yeah, campaign.
But
who plays
Who plays
campaign?
campaign on Call of Duty?
Like you buy a Call
The
of Duty
story
game.
is the same every time.
I don't know. There's
I
a
don't
dog
know
this
about
time.
that. There's
Dog.
a dog this
Dog.
time.
So
No.
that's different.
I mean, like, how many people that actually play the campaign? Because I mean,
I
some
always play
people
the campaign.
some people play the campaign, but most of the time you
usually-
get Call of Duty and you hop right onto multiplayer. So
I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, so I would play the campaign first and then play multiplayer with like my roommate.
I don't think I've ever played a campaign.
Mostly for the gamer score.
Call of Duty campaigns are pretty generic though.
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Go save this guy. Let's climb
Or
this
kill this
mountain
guy, right.
in the
Yeah,
snow.
See, but like with like Halo, if it didn't have a campaign, I don't think I would buy the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Halo's
And
campaign's
if it-
really good.
Yeah, I love the campaign. And if it didn't have like the narrative cutscenes in between, I wouldn't bother.
Mhm.
Like I think for Halo's campaign, the gameplay is fairly generic. It doesn't interest me all that much. So I really, really just play that game for the story.
Yeah,
I thought-
no, I think Halo has a really
I think
good
that's what
campaign.
makes a game good. Really, to me, is like
For me too.
the
Yeah.
story, because it's like you're watching a movie that you can interact with.
So
Yeah.
what if Call of Duty had a better campaign?
I wouldn't care.
Well, the
so-
campaign, you only play the campaign through one time. Like the multiplayer's added, so there's replay ability.
Yeah.
Because you want to go back, like, you could play the multiplayer at any time with your friends.
But, like,
and that's why when they come up with a new one, everyone switches to that. So if you stay on the old one,
Mhm.
you're going to get less and less people to play with. So
Yeah.
that's why Call of Duty is always going to continue to sell, because
But like everyone plays campaign, but everyone plays multiplayer, and I'm assuming that's what most people
Not
are
zombies.
complaining about. Or zombies, but I assume most people that buy Call of Duty are playing multiplayer. So what if they, built a better campaign for people like
How
maybe
cool
TJ?
can a war campaign really
Almost-
be to me?
I
mean, because
Yeah.
the thing I like about games is that they're alternate realities that, like, there's these really cool technologies, there's aliens. Those are the kind of games I like. Things that
Call of Duty with aliens.
So then it's not Call of Duty. Call of
I
Duty
think-
is because of war.
yeah.
Yeah.
World War II, and then now it's futuristic, but it's still meant to be a reality of this reality.
I think Call of Duty as a brand is too well established to really change anyone's
Yeah.
opinions of it. So if they all of a sudden added in this really, really good story mode, I still wouldn't buy it.
You still
Like
I wouldn't give it a try.
That brand is just shot for me. If they made a new IP, maybe I would consider it. But it's like
a
with
little side branch.
like Halo and Halo 4, like there's a deep lore behind it. And like the Chief Cortana aspect of it, that's my favorite part. Like I really root for those two together. So at the end of Halo 4 when Cortana, spoiler alert, dies, I'm like, oh no.
I cried.
Yes.
No.
Oh
That
man,
bitch.
I don't know, dude. He's like complaining about our bro fisting and like.
Then I get all emotional.
What is this, dude?
Marky.
No, I thought our feet just touched.
That's weird.
Oh, you guys.
I don't think we answered her question though, but I guess there's no answer.
I guess it's
We're
never
just-
gonna get boring.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like TJ said, there's always going to be the next generation. They're going to not have played a shooter, or they're just getting into shooters. So someone's always going to want to play the shooter. I feel like the shooter is almost like the first kind of
Game you get into.
Yeah.
Well, the
My
weird thing
mom's
is,
playing
Sports games
shooters.
too. Your mom's playing.
When she played Halo, the first thing that happens was she looks straight in the sky, starts spinning and holding down the button. She's like, TJ, how do I shoot you? I'm like,
Well, that
first you
reminds
gotta look at me.
That reminds me of like my first time playing World of Warcraft, though. I mean, I
She
started
was a
spinning
mage
around.
and started melee attacking with her stick and tried killing moths.
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
why don't you use your spells? You're a mage.
I didn't
She
know I
picked
had
a
to
mage.
channel stuff though, so I
She's
kept on
like,
trying to move.
Get you, moth. I'm gonna get you real good.
That's not even the worst part. I got stuck in a booth and I was like looking at the ground and I couldn't get out. I was like, I'm stuck. How do I get out? I didn't know that you could backslash stuck.
Controls are so easy. DayZ was one of the games where I have a hard time controlling because like I'm like trying to punch on, but they keep moving and it's really hard actually.
I
Oh,
can't
the melee
open
and-
doors.
yeah.
Doors
Even the
and
guns are
armor.
actually kind of hard to shoot. I think in DayZ.
In DayZ.
Yeah.
I can't aim as well.
Do you like it so far?
I haven't played it recently. I played when can you still punch walls and it shoots
Oh,
guns?
yeah.
I haven't played it all.
Oh, you get the
can, like,
sound.
scare
I like that
It's just the
because
sound.
but I like you can like scare them like oh shit, run, they're getting shot at.
Yeah.
Like
Punching
hide
walls.
behind a house and just punch the walls.
That's what I did.
played DayZ in a while.
Me neither, but it's fun. It's a fun
Yeah,
game.
yeah. No, I want
Just
to.
because I love killing them.
I remember
Feeling.
TJ like spawned at night, and then there's like this random dude like lying on the ground. He didn't see him, and then TJ's just like running around. This guy's like, "Whoa, hey, dude, stop!" And it's like pitch black. You can't see anything. TJ's like, "Where are you? Are you friendly?" He's like, "I'm right next to you."
No,
He's
I
like
thought
looking
nobody's
around.
TJ is like the
Nobody's
no one's
friendly.
friendly guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I always say, "Are you friendly?" They're like, "Yeah, cool."
Jerk.
No, it's interesting
What a
like
huge
that you
jerk.
brought up DayZ because Sony just announced what is it,
H1Z1,
Yeah.
which is
So many
Like, the
zombie
comparisons
games
are
I
coming
would
out.
rather
obviously
play
gonna be made
Sony's
to
than
DayZ.
DayZ because DayZ's supposedly DayZ's. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it, but they said they don't care about the game.
well,
They
yeah, that's
don't
kind of
care
what I
about-
was gonna ask because like
Yeah.
Sony announced this thing and everyone made comparisons to DayZ and it's like why make that when DayZ's here? But I think there's a big opportunity for Sony
Yeah.
because they're doing nothing but hurting themselves with every single delay for
Mhm.
DayZ. Dean Rocket Hall, he's gonna be leaving within a year, was it?
Yeah, this year I think.
So like the guy who's like he created the game, he was developing the game, the guy who took 3 months off to go climb Mount Everest.
He's like, forget this game.
Yeah,
Like I
he's-
said, like
he's
he doesn't.
ditching it.
They don't care. Like he doesn't care about the game, and that makes the game quality go down.
Yeah,
You know,
I think-
I've been waiting. It's been in alpha, and like I don't understand why you punch walls and it makes gun sounds. Like that's such an easy fix that you could. I mean, it was funny because I like doing it,
Yeah.
but like I'm like, why couldn't they fix this like instantaneously? You just change the sound that comes out of guns.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been a really good opportunity for them though if they just, fixed it.
Yeah,
They had to-
mostly after if they would have rode the wave of what was it, the Warzy?
Warzy.
Was that the one that failed? Like if they
But
would have
they
been
were
able to
trying
put
to-
out,
Copy DayZ.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Continue.
Well, they had a big opportunity right after that. Like if they would have been able to put out a product, don't even remotely within that time frame that was decent, I think it would have been a lot more successful than what it's going to be now with all the delays and everything.
Really?
Yes.
I'm just thinking about bro fisting right through you right
Bro fisting shit needs to end.
Oh,
Doesn't
you just
count.
bro fisted.
Doesn't count.
Come on.
It's probably about time to wrap it up because
Where's-
TJ's got to leave Jay.
Yeah.
Leave.
Why do I do that? It's so stupid.
Oh, that was it.
Stupid.
We were just talking about 2 titles or 2 topics.
We'll
huh?
save the next two for
Yeah,
Yeah.
save them.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Save
like-
it.
Saving
Yeah,
the
I'll
good
just
stuff for
save
later.
my
It's the
topic.
future. We have save abilities now.
Mark's
No
like,
longer need
yes.
a one.
Okay.
I'll put my
Bro
topic.
fist it.
Mathematical
Oh,
bro
man, my
fist.
topic was really good.
Oh, ah!
What?
Do it. Oh.
Robot.
Oh yeah, you could do like,
Air bro, air fist.
See, we aired right through you.
Air fist.
Can't stop that. Boom.
Yeah.
There's a fluctuation in the
Stop
air
imaginary
molecules.
douching.
Make it fists.
So thanks for tuning in for tuning
From
in.
the top. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked what you saw, make sure you drop a like down below. Drop a comment if you agree or disagree or whatever.
And are you a bro-fister or not bro-fister?
Don't be a mark.
Don't
No,
be a
be a
martyr.
mark.
I'm an unbro-fister,
Mark's-
actually. But
Really?
Cool.
Yeah, you know.
Mark is so cool. You can't just say you're cool.
Yeah, when you say you're cool,
Well,
you
When
lost
you
the
title,
credibility.
yeah. What?
It's assumed because I know Brofist. That's how it goes.
Whatever.
So anyways, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss anything from us here at Attack Gaming. And if you happen to like the podcast, share it with your friends. It helps.
And let us know what you think of this new background, because we're testing out a few things.
So
We got rid of the
nice.
GoPro, which distorted people, made them,
Yeah, I looked like a blowfish.
gave you like some.
Muscles? No muscles.
Fat.
Do you remember when we were doing an outro?
This is it. It's happening right now. This is the outro.
When is it happening?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Adios, amigos.
Look out the windshield.
There's a cat.
Go pet it. Go pet it.
Hi.
What a freak.